hello, and welcome to episode 9 of Broken Sword. So we were outside Montfaucon, and we've just found our way into the sewer. Montfaucon is where the Knights Templar were hanged back in the day, and we're hoping to find some clues as to what's going on down here in the sewer below, which kind of looks like a sewer and kind of looks like some catacombs. So let's see what we find.
If I wanted to get deeper into these catacombs, I was going to have to get onto that path. If the near edge hadn't crumbled away, I could have jumped it easily.
Okay. Well, how does he know we need to be on that side, though? Let's go over here.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone.
Okay.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence.
Now, what's this?
A weird little boat lay tied up. I guess they used it to get maintenance crews around. Either that or the Phantom of the Opera was somewhere near. On the boat was a winching machine.
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure how that helps me yet, but I guess we'll find out shortly.
My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
Ooh. Okay.
There were 3 arches, each with an inscription.
Okay, let's see what's around here. Ah, now then. This looks promising. Oh. I thought I'd be able to do something with this. Okay.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked. The door was a handsome piece of work.
Okay. I don't have anything that would open it, I don't think. Okay. Is that the only thing here that I can... right, so that's the one at the far left of the inscriptions on this screen, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, so... I wonder if this...
The hook lay in a bed of chain.
Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay, let's look at these again.
There were 3 arches, each with an inscription. The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone. The wall seemed in very poor condition. The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why.
Okay. So, can we not pull away the... Hang on, do I have anything that's... Maybe I can...
It was time for some brutal destruction.
There we go.
Hey! That's hollow! I'd poked a hole in an historical site. If any archaeologists came by, they'd lynch me for this. There was some sort of mechanism hidden inside the wall, with a lever in the middle of it.
Okay.
Here goes. The secret door had jammed. I couldn't get through that gap.
Oh.
I'd pulled the lever right over. Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
Time for the chain. Okay. Ah. So, what was the door around the other side then? I assumed we'd have to go in there, but okay, let's save there. So we can go down here. Or we can look at this.
Boy, had I ever made a mess of that door. The door mechanism was trashed. It would take a blacksmith or an engineer to do anything with that.
Let's see what this
There was
hole
a
is.
crack in the wall. Through it, I could see a glimmer of natural light.
Okay, let's have a look.
In the beginning was the end. An end wrought by our enemies began our darkness. In the end will be a beginning. An end to our enemies heralds our new day. Report.
The military establishments are in flux. The end of the Cold War has left them with no clear goal and as obvious targets for budgetary cuts. We have successfully promoted a sense of betrayal in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Good. Mademoiselle?
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens. A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing. The corporations are becoming too large and complex for their own executives to control them. A blind belief in market forces is accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
The global population's belief in those that govern it has never been lower. We have inculcated a sense of immediacy and action over forethought and planning in all the major governments. They are acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or revoked without appearing foolish. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Excellent. The tired old governments are dying a slow death from their own incompetence and our machinations. Professor, where is the broken sword?
As we discussed last time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search is as a corollary hindered.
And as discussed last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
We are working on the principle that the Templars, that is to say, our predecessors,
Hold on. These are the Templars?
must have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the sword of Baphomet's location. I have a small army of historians and archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists are more trustworthy than your friend Pegram.
Pegram was loyal. He tried to protect the Lakmarn gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac the Hashashin. He's an assassin. Plain and simple.
That's not what he believes. He actually thinks.
Silence! Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred duty? A trust? When Philippe attempted to destroy the Order, we lost the sword and our power with it. Now we have the opportunity to reforge it. But time is short. We need results. Not petty bickering. Not excuses. Now, Professor Baphomet.
Yes, of course. My apologies. We will find Baphomet and the sword, manuscript or no. We have already found another element actually within Paris.
Excellent. What is it?
Well, we're not exactly sure at present.
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At least I have not murdered one of our own.
Of course. That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Marquet was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your pardon, Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
Have you any good news for us, Professor?
We already know 3 of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived, but after that, nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
This will be our last meeting in person until we locate the sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors come to nothing. With the sword reforged, we will have the power to sweep the stage of all opposition. The next time that we meet, it will be to become the princess of this world!
Wow.
Mhm. Okay, well that was a lot of information. A lot of that stuff they were talking about is still happening in the world now, I think. Or some of it anyway. So there's a sword. I mean, obviously the name of the game is Broken Sword, so we knew there was going to be some reference to that. But they talked about it as if it was an actual sword and not some sort of metaphor. Although saying that, they didn't necessarily say it was an actual sword, so it could mean something else. But they did talk about reforging it, and they mentioned Baphomet, which is interesting. I don't think we've... I'm not sure if it's been mentioned in the game so far, but the Knights Templar were accused of worshipping Baphomet instead of God. So I guess that's apparently was true according to this. So let's go down here and see what's what. This is an interesting sort of altar thing. They didn't seem to be doing anything with it, they were just stood around it for the meeting, but I assume they use it for something at some point, or have done in the past at least. Let's see what these writings say. Can I... oh.
There was a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle I could see words inlaid into the stone. On the circle's circumference were the Templar seal and 2 Latin phrases, Non omnes moriar and Clarior e tenebris. I shall not die completely, the brighter from the darkness.
What about this?
I noticed 3 small notches around the edge of the stump's top.
Okay, well we have a tripod, so let's see if it fits.
The tripod's feet fitted neatly into the notches on the top of the stump.
Okay, and then the gem goes on there.
The light falling from above struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays, and each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the left, I could read M-A-R-I-B, Marib. Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
Okay.
Nico, I've seen them.
Who?
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you saw the Knights Templar?
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as Templars. They're after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there, the guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all this?
He's out to stop them. These Neo-Templars, they're men and women in influential positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript, to stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how do they hope to find the sword?
I don't know. They said something about a lens and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria, but they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting. You see, after they'd gone, I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria.
Then the Neo-Templars are ahead of us. Klausner beat me to it.
You're not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay, what about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
Yeah, okay, I suppose that's probably what it was for, so we probably don't need it now. That's interesting, because he said the assassin killed Plantar to stop the Templars finding the sword. But the assassin was Merlin or whatever his real name is. But then the Templars said he was one of them and that they killed him. They made it sound like he turned on them or he had made some sort of blunder or something. So maybe was Plantar a Templar? Well, anyway, I guess we're going to Syria.
Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, George.
I take that as a yes. Off we go. Okay, so Marib is a city in Syria. Presumably quite a big... I mean, even if it's quite a small town, that's still going to be a big area to explore to try and figure out where the thing is. And we don't even know what the thing is. We know it's a lens, or it's called a lens, but we don't really know much more, so we don't have a lot to go on. I guess we'll find out when we get there. If it lets me go there. There we go. Right, so hopefully we'll get Syria done in this episode, but I'm not sure how long this section is. Let's have a look at this shop.
There were some great bargains on the shelf, providing you ran a junk museum.
Okay.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
Let's talk to this boy.
Hey there, young fella. Speak you the English? Speak you the Anglais? Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, si, and indeed oui, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nico. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
Okay.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
Okay.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Gussie, Fink, Noto, Aunt Agatha. What ho?
Okay.
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Templar. Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. a splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nico. Anything else?
The Saint television program, featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical eyebrow, and a stick man with a halo. Bing!
Okay.
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
So I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an Inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a feuter is. Go on, I know all this stuff.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
Okay, let's... Oh, wait, hang on. It wasn't Khan that got killed, it was, Marquet. Was Khan working for him, though? What happened to Khan? Is he still alive? I've muddled myself up now. Okay, so... yeah, we tracked down Marquet in the hospital. It was him that got killed, not Khan. So Khan is one of the Hashashin, or thinks he is. Which means Plantar probably was one of the Templars. Right, now, okay, that makes more sense now. Right. Okay, well, let's see if he's seen Khan then.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir, I'm glad to say. Cold eyes.
Okay, well, that didn't get us anywhere. Okay, let's,
So long, Nico.
Toodle peep, sir.
I mean, it's unlikely he's going to know where this lens thing is, so I suppose, let's move on. Let's have a look at this cat.
The cat was an ugly brute who looked like he owned the joint.
Oh, okay.
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
Ah, it's come back again. That was weird. Let's just talk to Nico again.
Hi, Nico.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Yeah, let's ask him about that.
Is that your father lurking in the back of the stand?
He is indeed a roaring fellow. Ayub's his name.
You don't sound like you respect him very much.
Don't I? Not only do I respect him, I rather like him. For all his bluster, we get on very well.
Okay.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nico.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today it pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
Okay, right, so I don't think there's
so long,
anything else
Nico.
Toodle peep, sir.
we need to talk to him about. Let's see what else have we got here?
How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere?
Let's talk to this lady.
Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George. My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl.
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Okay, so Pearl and this guy here, her husband, are I can't remember exactly how they help you in this section, but I remember that they are quite important characters in this bit of the game. So anyway, let's ask her about the Templars first.
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something Else, I can't quite recall. I read a little of it.
And?
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
Okay.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well, my husband and I run a greetings card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little?
Okay.
Is your husband around, Pearl?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, he is. Sorry to disappoint you.
Have you talked to the boy on the bric-a-brac stand?
Oh, you've met him? His name's Nico, you know. Oh, he's just so cute, I could die. I'd love to bundle him up and take him back to Ohio.
He might not thank you.
I'm looking for something ancient, you know. Something to impress the folks back home. The poor boy was trying to do his best, but we still haven't found anything.
Okay.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot.
Okay, I don't think she knows anything useful, so let's,
I've got to go now,
there.
Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
So she's looking for something ancient, she said. Maybe that can help us in some way at some point. Let's talk to this guy. Dwayne, I think he's called.
Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's Georg Stobbart.
Now then, he seems to have a green t-shirt on, but in the picture up here he's wearing an orange one. That's strange. I've not noticed any of the others being different in the portraits. Have to keep an eye out for stuff like that. Not that it really matters. Okay, what is that? Let's talk
I saw
about
a medieval picture of a woman, royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
That's from the manuscript.
I think you should be in therapy.
Okay.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
Okay, so those were 2 things from the manuscript. We haven't looked at the manuscript in this episode, but they always say the same thing when we look at it, so I haven't been checking it each time. Okay, let's talk about the Templars.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are 2 different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the prob.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head. What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens.
Ah, of course. Let's talk about Nico.
Have you talked to Nico?
Nico? He's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not going to find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them there stands.
You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera? Kinda lax to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why? Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland? Pearl said you're in Akron.
What was that?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Okay. Some inconsistencies with their story.
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Okay, let's, did I look at this?
The merchant was selling fruit. I decided I might have some later.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy wearing the Union Jack apron.
Hi, what's your name, sir?
Hello, you buy kebab. Most good.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
Buy kebab? Come to eat?
I don't think he speaks English. Okay.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
The stand had kebabs dangling from the canopy. As a marketing device, it lacked something. The stallholder's face wasn't a great ad for running a kebab stand. In the still air, the smell hung around like bad smells do.
Okay.
The stallholder's face...
Right. What have we got over here?
I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost.
Oh, okay. What's up here then? So... what do we have here?
The carpet seller had an impressive collection of wares. If I had the time and the money, I might have bought a couple of rugs. It was the pattern. I'd seen that pattern somewhere recently.
Ah, okay.
The carpet seller looked craftier than the offspring of a fox and an insurance agent.
Muruba! Hello, sir!
Oh, there's absolutely nothing to talk to him about. Okay. Well, I suppose we could...
Does this mean anything to you?
Yes, carpets, yes? Ma'a salama!
Okay, so I'm sure you used the... I remember you used the matchbook on him, but I can't remember why.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut.
Oh, because the pattern on there matches the pattern on... Right, okay. So let's just...
It was the pattern. I'd seen that pattern somewhere recently.
Yeah. Okay, so the pattern on this rug matches, or kind of matches, the pattern on the matchbook that we've been carrying around for ages.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut.
So if we talk to him...
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah! Give to me! Give to me! Alamut!
Aha!
Many beneficent greetings, my most fortunate possible friend.
Huh? Do I know you, mister?
No, no, and again I say, no. But, my friend, do you not see our mutual good fortune in this meeting?
How frank do you want me to be?
You are a traveler, yes?
Boy, you must be the world's greatest detective.
No, I am told that is Sherlock Holmes of the big forehead and slipper full of shag. I, as contrast, am world's greatest luxury taxi driver.
I can see where this is going.
I am Ultar, taxi driver and luxury guide per excellent, yes.
This I had to hear.
Where does your heart desire to go? Simply mention the name to your obedient servant, and we shall fly there, swift as the eagle.
Oh, well, I don't really want to leave Marib yet, but I'm sure that if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Is good. You know where you want to go, you come to Ultar.
Thanks. See you around, Ultar.
Be having a pleasant day, full of shining experiences and happiness, my friend.
The outside of the ornate spittoon was beautiful. The inside wasn't.
Okay, I don't think we need that.
Hi! Nice club you've got here. I was wondering if you could help me. What? I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
No surprise there, all righty. He says sorry, but he not speak English.
But he didn't say anything.
He not have tongue.
No tongue? What happened?
It was bet.
And he lost.
He won. You should see other chappie. Oh, yes.
Okay.
The club manager's bonhomie seemed forced. Looking at the place, I could understand that. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period.
Oh yeah, of course. So let's see what he says.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Oh, okay. So let's start with the owner.
This place is certainly hard to find.
Oh, yes, it is most exclusive. The membership can be no more than... Kind sir, what would you guess the population of the village to be?
Gee, I don't know, a couple of thousand?
Then I would estimate the membership to be no more than a couple of thousand.
Okay.
What do you make of that boy in the market, Nejo?
Nejo? Ha! Ayub's boy is too big for sandals. I speak splendid English, and he laugh. He say, Ultar, you big ox, you split infinitive. I say, I split your head if you stay still long enough. Ha 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 ha! Ho 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 ho! Pretty funny, yes?
Hilarious. You should be on cable. What do you know about the kebab seller?
A most miserable man. Ultar say, cheery up, matey mate, it might never happen. And he say, shut up, Ultar.
Fancy that.
Not at all. Arto has face like the drizzle that falls on the midweek afternoon, whatever that is.
Okay.
Have you met the American couple?
Have Ultar met them? Have Ultar met them? Yes, Ultar have met them.
And?
They most ungenerous. Ultar offer to show them wonders of countryside. They say, is there anything ancient? Ultar say, yes, of course. Nature is ancient. They say, no, anything ancient made by men. And Ultar say, have you seen Taxi? Fan belt older than Ozymandias. but they gone.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
Of course.
Yes? What can you tell me?
Great she-bop band of the 60s.
No, that's not really...
Who put the bop in the bop, 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 bop?
Yeah, eternal questions.
Okay. I suppose we could ask him about Khan.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh, most certainly. Was here only yesterday.
Here?
Ah.
Yesterday? My God, he's close.
Yes, he was asking lot of questions, just like you.
What did he ask about?
He asked about American called Stobby.
Stobbart?
Yes, Stobbart. You know him?
The killer knew my name. What else did he ask about?
He asked about German man called Klobner.
I tried to remember the name of the man the conspiracy had lost in Syria. Was his name Klausner?
Sure, that is what Ultar said. Klausner. I told this man in the picture, Klausner wanted to go up to Bull's Head.
Hold on, he wanted to go where?
Bull's Head. Big hill, 10 mile out of town. Maybe 60.
When was that?
Oh, maybe a week ago.
Aha. And there was a bull on the manuscript.
What can you tell me about this Bull's Head Hill?
It's most magnificent. Lovely views. Worth visiting. Yes, by indeedity.
How do I get there? No. Let me guess.
You need fine luxury guide to take you there in air-conditioned taxi.
Woe is me. Where can I find such a guide?
And Ultar is most luxurious guide for most literally some way, in any direction.
Gee willikers, lucky old me.
Are you desirous of my pleasant and luxuriant service?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
First, I regret the formalities. A trip to the Bull's Head. 50 Yankee dollars, please.
$50? I don't have $50.
Oh, most unhappy event. Ultar then sorry, but he cannot take you on ride of lifetime.
Hold on, Ultar. Is there nothing I could barter with you?
Word that it was so, beloved friend. But my taxi needs gas, and its muffler needs the muffler doctor. Trading for these things is not possible. My heart weeps for the injustice, but it's bucks or zip, or unfortunate American.
Okay, so... Is it worth... I think if I talk about that again, he's just going to ask if I want to go there. So let's come out
See
of
you
that
around,
for now.
Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
We need to get $50.
The spittoon was nearly full. What did they sell here? Drinks or expectorants?
What's this?
Damn, the door's locked. I'm sorry? Did you say something?
He say you not to go in toilet. Read sign, matey.
Matey?
It lose something in translation.
Okay.
By staring hard at the notice and squinting, I discovered I couldn't understand a word of it.
Okay, so it's obviously, presumably not written in English, because why would it be? Okay, so I guess we ask him about that. There we go.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me what that sign means?
It's a door stay shut until brush come back. Signed, the management.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Manager buy lovely new toilet brush, leaves it by wash basin for 10 minutes. Come back, it been stolen. Not even out of wrapper. He damn cross. Lock up toilet and say, nobody use fine pristine toilet until brush given back. We say, what we do till then, eh? He say, cross legs and use superior willpower.
And that's what you've been doing?
No, Ultar use bucket.
Okay, so...
See you around, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
Do we really need to get into the toilet? At the moment, all we really need is $50 to get to the Bull's Head Hill. Is that the brush? Oh, hang on, this feels familiar.
Suddenly, I realized the horrific truth. The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet brush.
Okay. But I have no way of asking him to give it to me. Okay.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day. Most good.
Let's talk to Dwayne again.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Have you met Ultar?
Oh, most luxurious air-conditioned taxi ride, mister.
Yeah, the cabbie.
Tried to pull a bunco on us. Take us on a wild goose chase off into nowhere.
Have you had any dealings with the kebab seller?
Absolutely not. Pearl's already had one attack of Montezuma's revenge.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
Can't say as I have. Where's that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Bull's Head, huh? I must remember that. Sounds scenic.
Ah, now then.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Maybe I can persuade him and Pearl to come with me and put up some of the cash.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Okay, so let's talk about Dwayne first.
You said that your company is based in Akron.
And Dwayne said it's in Cleveland, no doubt.
Well, yes, he did.
Dwayne was in the Marines in Vietnam, you know. Anyway, he got a medical discharge. Thing is, he gets confused. We moved away from Cleveland 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
He also gets a little paranoid. Thinks he's a spy or something.
I'm so sorry, Pearl.
Don't worry yourself, George. We live with it.
Okay.
Have you met the taxi man, Ultar?
Heavens, yes. What a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a ride.
Why, George, you're absolutely the most... Oh, you mean a taxi ride? No, Dwayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
Have you had anything from the kebab stand?
Heavens, no, with my digestion.
Oh, I've just realised there's like carpets behind. I thought she had some really weird backpack thing with stuff sticking out, but it's just carpets behind her, I think. Okay, so let's talk about the Bull's Head Hill.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
No. No, I haven't. Is it nearby?
I'm not sure.
Sounds awful romantic. The Bull's Head Hill.
Oh, I thought that would have gone a bit further. I wonder if she's seen Khan. Did I already show her this?
Have you seen this man before?
No. A friend of yours?
No, not really.
Okay.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George.
I
Don't
thought-
be a stranger.
I thought I'd be able to get them to put up some of the money. Let's talk to Nico again.
Hi, Nico.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable blighter, to be sure, sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Look, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I need Arto's brush.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Let me find some dirty postcards for you instead.
Nico, this is serious. Arto stole that brush he's using from a friend, and I want to get it back.
Perhaps I could help you, old chap. Maybe? Perhaps?
Maybe what? Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but I am a merchant, and merchants trade.
Merchant? This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable...
No, you're right. What would you like?
What have you got?
Let's talk about the other things first.
I met an interesting guy earlier, a cab driver.
Ah, that would have to be Utar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Oh, he's not that bad.
You know how he speaks in Pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing, but I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
Okay, so what have we got that he might want?
This plaster was very useful in Ireland.
Really? Your fund of traveller's tales never ceases to enthrall me.
Okay.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir, I'm glad to say.
Oh yeah, we already
Cold
showed him
eyes.
that.
What do you make of this?
A man-sized double-ply tissue stained with Bestheimer's number 12 white pancake grease paint, apparently.
Here, shake hands, Nico.
I'd rather not, sir.
Okay.
Look at this. A lifting key as used by Parisian sewer workers.
Kaloo Kalay, sir. I must remember this day for posterity. My grandchildren will be fascinated.
Funny that I can just carry that around in my pocket. Presumably it would be quite long. Well, we've seen him use it. And there's no way that would fit in your pocket.
Do you know the name Merlin?
I'm afraid not, old bean.
Okay.
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything. One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest. People will come from far and wide to see my...
Yes?
...collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hordes of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point.
Sir, for such a marvelous thing, I would gladly help you.
I thought merchants were supposed to be wily and never reveal what they really want.
Bah! I say to mercantile greed. I have the soul of the aesthete, and I desire that red bouncy thing beyond reason. Do you understand?
Not really. If I give you the...
I've already told you. I'll help you if you give me the ball. What's it to be?
Yeah, okay.
All right, here you go.
Thank you, sir. People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay in my book.
What people? What bad things?
Never mind that now. Remember the brush?
Right, yes, the brush.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
How can I be polite to the guy when I can't speak a word of Syrian?
Arabic.
That's what I meant.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il-Ach il-Kalb.
Il-Ach il-Kalb.
Close enough. Now, go over to Arto and deliver those honeyed words even unto his delicate ear. He won't be able to do enough for you.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
So long, Nico.
Toodle peep, sir.
Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab? Yes?
Il-Akul Kalb?
Filthy. Bad. I'll kill you.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Calm down. Feet, do your thing.
Okay. Oh, he's not actually... Can I just go back? If that leads directly up to there, how did I lose him? Well, he seems to have calmed down now. But that was weird. I was expecting to have to hide somewhere or something. Okay, I guess we talk to Nico and find out what we really just said.
What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience, sir.
Patience? Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be patient?
But consider, sir, while you were running from the irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that you put me on that kebab seller's death list for a toilet brush.
The ends justify the means, sir.
Yeah, but I noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait, sir.
Oh, spare me. Thanks for getting the brush and risking my life to do it.
Anytime. Glad to be of service.
Okay.
So long, Nico.
Toodle peep, sir.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got the brush. So now we can get into the bathroom. Okay.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back. The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, "Bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning in detergent before go around my, you bend."
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know. Oh, yes, indeedy.
Okay, so now we have the keys. Oh, this. Hang on.
It was the key to the club toilet.
Okay. It looks like there was 2 keys on the chain, so I wonder if it opens something else as well. Okay.
The mirror was as clean as anything else in there. Oops.
Okay. So we have a...
It was the short length of chain I'd taken from the toilet at the Club Alamut.
Okay.
I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it. And I thought the French had strange toilets.
Okay. Is the chain all we needed? Okay, let's go back out.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bounty.
What does Il Akal Kalb mean?
Who teach you that?
Nejo told me to say it to Arto.
And Arto come after you with big knife, yes?
Yeah. How did you know?
I know Arto. You tell him in bad Arabic that his kebab's made from dog meat.
I said he was using dog food? No wonder he went crazy.
No. Ultar not mean meat for dog. Ultar mean meat of dog.
Oh. Ugh.
Okay,
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain? You sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
Look, I've got the keys to the toilet.
Is this life goal thing I read in GQ?
Okay.
Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
Okay, so we do need the money
See you
before
around,
we can do
Ultar.
that.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
What else is there to do? Let's see. Now then, he's doing something different now. Oh, okay. So if we get the cat to go up there, and then get him to hit the cat with the ball. I don't know how that will help us, but...
Hi, Nico.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
Are you building a bathroom in easy installments?
Okay, I don't
So
really
long,
need to show
Nico.
the keys.
Poodle peep, sir.
Let's pick this up and see what that is.
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall, chipped with both arms broken off.
Okay.
Hi, Nico.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
May I have this statuette? It is broken after all.
Certainly. And when my father deals with that feline for breaking it, you can have a Davy Crockett hat as well.
Okay.
So long, Nico.
Toodle peep, sir.
Now, Pearl wanted something ancient, so maybe she'd like the statue.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh, George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Okay.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Maybe he... Is there some way I can make it look old? It's already broken. Let's talk to Dwayne.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
What do you think of this?
Looks like the kind of thing Pearl might be interested in. Not old enough, though.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Maybe... We've got the grease paint. Maybe we can paint it. Although it's already white.
The grease paint had worked magic.
Oh.
Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
Aha! Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if that was work or not. Although I
Hello
probably
again,
had a
Pearl.
vague memory
Why,
of doing it in the
hello,
past.
George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Okay.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, Matt, that's just what I've been looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. Believe me. Would you
like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Okay.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George.
Okay.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi.
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't.
About 50
it's the find of
bucks.
a lifetime. I mean...
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here you go.
Thanks for the money,
Aha.
Dwayne. This'll come in real handy.
I ought to be thanking you for finding this Roman statuette.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Okay. Okay, so now we can get him to take us to the Bull's Head Hill, but time's getting on a bit, so let's do that in the next episode, and then whatever we do at the Bull's Head Hill will be the next episode as well. Yeah, we've made some decent progress. We've made some new friends in Syria, and we know more about the Knights Templar now, or rather the Neo-Templars. So we're kind of hot on their trail, and we know Khan has been here as well, so I guess things are starting to come together. But hopefully we'll have more answers when we visit the Bull's Head Hill in the next episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.